so excited. Today we're gonna be cooking beef soup. Do you like beef soup? Look, this is the beef that I'm gonna be using. See, this is beef ribs. They look so good. I'm gonna be adding cilantro or culantro. It's like same thing as cilantro. This is red pepper. We're gonna add onions, we're gonna add tomato, we're gonna add garlic, and we are going to be using some vegetables that we like. It's optional. If you don't like, you don't add it. This is pumpkin, sweet potato, carrot. This is malanga, and this is squash, and we have cassava, and we have corn. And I'm gonna be adding at the end, I'm gonna add cabbage. Okay, so first what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna add oil. You're gonna have your pot ready, so you add a little bit of oil. You don't need to use that much because the beef have their own oil. So this is already hot. So let's add the tomato first. Okay, tomato. Then we're going to add the onion. Let me get this closest to me. Onion. Now the pepper now. And last, you will be adding the garlic. Okay. Let's add the meat. This is the beef. We're gonna add a little bit of salt, maybe about 2 spoons for now. You can add more later when you add the water. For now, I'm just gonna add a little bit. Just mix it a little bit more, and just let it cook. Let it stay there for about 30 to 45 minutes. And then once the beef is soft, you're gonna add water, and you're gonna start adding the ingredients, okay? All the vegetables that you have to eat later.
A few moments later.
We are going to continue the process with our delicious beef soup. As you can see, I have my dress on. I just came from church. Today is Sunday. We go to church on Sunday. Do you go to church on Sunday? Well, let's add more water. We're gonna add water to the soup. The meat is already soft. Look at the meat. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. It's soft right now. So we are going to continue the process by adding the water. Look at the color. Look at this. You don't need to add no color. 1 tomato, it should be enough for your color. I mean, it's optional, but I don't like it with too much color. So with 1 tomato, if the tomato is red, that's enough. So you add more water, and maybe you can add it to half of your pot. Gonna add a little bit more, and then we're going to continue adding our vegetables. One of the first vegetables that I'm going to add is going to be the corn, the carrot, and what else can we add? Oh, the cassava and yuca. Okay, so we add another cup of water. So we're going to continue adding the corn. My family like corn. We love corn, so a lot of corn. A lot of corn. I'm just adding 2 carrots. Only my husband eats carrots in the house. I don't really eat, only in salad. But I like to add a little bit of everything for the taste. Okay, so I am going to leave the rest of the vegetables here. And let's add the cassava. I have it right here. It was frozen, that's why it's here. Just open it. I like to wash it. Even though it's supposed to be clean already, it was frozen. So I'm gonna add like half of this bag. Because one of my kids, he loves cassava. So I'm gonna add, it's like 5 pieces, 6 pieces there. 7, 8, 9, 10, right here. That should be enough. This bag is about 4 pounds. So I'm gonna just add like half of the bag. Okay, so it's like 2 pounds. Okay, so there. We are going to let it cook, let the vegetable get soft. We are going to leave this vegetable for about 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes, that should be cooked, and then I will come back and add the rest of the vegetables, because for the pumpkin you don't need that much heat. Okay, sweet potato, you don't need that much heat. You know, the rest of the vegetables are soft, so you don't need to cook them for more than 5 minutes. Okay, and I am back. We are going to continue our process with this beef soup. As you can see, this is already soft. Vegetables are already getting soft. So we are going to continue with the process of adding the rest of our vegetables. Like I said before, these vegetables are really soft. That's why we need to add them for last. This is the squash. Anybody know what is this? How you call it in your country? And malanga. This is malanga. And we're going to add the sweet potato. Sweet potato. And we are going to add the pumpkin for last. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing we did with the fresh vegetables. We're going to wait 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. So let it sit there for 5 more minutes. And after those 5 more minutes, we're going to add the cabbage. Cabbage should be the last thing, because cabbage can cook in 1 or 2 minutes. So we are back. We're going to continue with our process. As you can see, the soup is boiling already. Okay, so we are going to add the cabbage. You don't need to cook the cabbage for too long, because the cabbage can just cook with the steam. So the soup is really hot right now. So with the steam that comes out, it's just going to finish cooking. Okay? So we're just gonna let it sit there. And this is gonna be ready in about 2 minutes. Actually, I am going to turn it off already. I don't want my vegetable to be too soft. Okay, so you can see how it's boiling, right? It's hot. So I just want to turn it off, let it sit for about 2 minutes, and we're just going to cover it again. And that'll be all. I'll show you a plate when I serve myself. See you later. The soup is now ready. Look how soft this cassava is and all the vegetables. Look at this. See, that's pumpkin. It's super soft. Look at the cabbage. See, just with the steam. I didn't have to cook it for 5 minutes. Just let it stay there. See, this is gonna be delicious. Sweet potato, corn. What else we have here? Malanga, right here. I don't want to be mean to my carrot, so I'm just gonna grab one for me. Okay, what else do we have? All my meat is in the bottom. It's all the way down there. Oh Lord, it's difficult to get it out. Let me see. Okay, I see one. It's right here. Oh, look at this. Ooh. Okay, let's use this one to grab the soup. Guys, this smells so good, and I bet this tastes delicious. Here we go. How do you eat your soup? You eat it alone or do you eat it with rice? If you like, you can add some lemon. I don't add lemon because I don't want my soup to be sour, but I know some people like it sour. And you can also add spicy. Anything spicy, jalapeno. And this is everything. That's it. Our soup is ready. Enjoy your lunch, guys. Bye. I'll see you next time.